Okay, so that was game one. Now we'll saunter on to game two. And I don't think I've ever shown this game on stream. And remember, these are games that I've beaten grandmasters. This was in the Canadian Open in 1994. If Sensor Extension or Pat could make a thing. Yeah, thanks, Sensor Extension. Uh, uh, so the guy whose nickname was Freddie Fishcakes, we actually drove to this tournament in Winnipeg, Manitoba, from Ann Arbor. So that took 2 days, and it was about 1,100 miles, I think. Although I'm not sure. I think we stopped at the Mall of Americas too. The only time I've ever been there, which was relatively new then. Now it's the oldest thing ever. So this was also played 30 years ago in Winnipeg. And I have a funny story about this tournament. I played Icelandic Grandmaster Margir Pedersen, and I also played Margir Pedersen in 1988 at the World Chess Festival in St. John, New Brunswick. And as a consequence, Pedersen thought I was Canadian. And my response was like, shouldn't I think you're Canadian? Like, he thought, I've played you twice. It was both in Canada, so I thought you were Canadian. And I'm like, why can't I think you're Canadian? But anyway, I'm American and he's Icelandic, and we've played twice in Canada. The Canadian Open typically has like 5 to 10 GMs that are foreign that play in the tournament because they offer them conditions. And Julian Hodgson was one such player. He was one of the top 10 players in Britain, and probably at his absolute peak, he was top 5. Okay, I don't remember this game at all. I just remember the end of it. Like, I couldn't even tell you what opening it was. I haven't looked at this game in 30 years. Okay, this is how I play now. So okay, I play Bishop E6. Yeah, I wouldn't play that now. The engine says I'm playing okay. It says I'm slightly worse. It actually thinks he should take with the D pawn. Yeah, now it says he's just slightly better. Yeah, it looks a lot like a Grunfeld. It says that's a mistake. It says I should play Rook D8. None of these moves or positions I recognize at all. I don't remember this game at all. Thanks, C Luigi. Sounds like you're making fun of something and then putting Luigi at the end. Yeah. Some kind of Lord of the Rings or something. I don't know. Something. Anyway, thanks for subscribing. Okay, so Queen A6. I should have played Rook D8, it says. It says that's a mistake. And it says that's a mistake. It says I should play Bishop C4, and it's about equal. Yeah, it says I'm in trouble here. It says he's up 0.8. Now it says that's a mistake. He's only up 0.2. Now he's up 0.3. Now he's up 0.4. Now he's up 0.3. Now he's up 0.6. Doesn't like E6. Okay, and I played Knight C4. It says that's good. Bishop F4 is good. Knight a3 is a blunder that loses. I should play queen c2, and I'm slightly worse. And then queen d7 is winning for him. He's up 2.5 now. Bishop e4, the only winning move. d5 is winning. He's +4 now. And he takes on e6 and he's winning. He did. 1, king h1. And even though I'm up a rook, I'm completely lost. Here I played the engine move, rook c8. That's actually the best move. So if I take on e6, I just get checkmated. Queen e6 and queen here. My king's getting mated. Okay, now it says he has mate in 10. And he played it. Takes. Check. Takes. Takes. King h5. Now he played by far the best move. What's the best move for white? What was the first time you met Hikaru? I mean, I don't know, 30 years ago, I guess. Something like that. Maybe not 30, maybe 25 years ago. Queen h6. That doesn't even make any sense. Why would you give your queen away so you could queen? Then you have the same position without your f-pawn. You're banned. Anyway, the correct answer is the move that he played to defend h2. God damn. Okay, so he played bishop takes g6 check. And now, no matter what I do, it's mate. For example, if I play hg, then all is not wells. And I know that because I had to go to a time machine to look at this game. Then he plays queen h8, king g5, queen h4, king f5, and queens with check. So I took with the king. And this position, I played king g5. In this position, queen z8 is forced mate, and queen e7 is forced mate. They're both mate in 4. And after those moves, it says I should play king h6 and let him queen with check. God damn. That's the best defense. Not a good defense. Yeah. And also, I think there's some lines where he can promote to a knight with check, which is totally unnecessary. He can play, if I take the bishop, queen check, queen f5 check, and queen mate or bishop mate. Okay, and in this position, I was declared the winner, and the game ended. And what I just said is true. That's why you've never seen this game. Yeah, his flag fell. We were playing with an analog clock because it was 1994. And I said, your time's down. And he said, like, what? Oh. He didn't realize that he had so little time because he thought like 5 seconds here. And I remember he actually made a move. I think it was queen e7, but the move wasn't recorded because he made the move and didn't hit the clock. Even if he did hit the clock, he still loses. You have to make 40 moves with your flag up. So I won on time in this game, in this position. And he either played here or here, and I think he played queen e7, and it's just mate. Like, I can't avoid getting mated. On the other hand, if it's my move, then I have mate. So that's a game I beat a GM on time on move 39. That's right, his fault for looking at the game. The arbiter came, saw how unfair it was, and ended the game. Yeah. pure skill.